This is Frosty LaRue's video. Diablo's cooked. Diablo is cooked. I don't know where to put this. In the middle? Here. Diablo 4 is fucking cooked.
I really haven't been playing Diablo 4 for almost the better part of a year. I think I will log in and try it in December. I will probably do a journey where I play for a couple of days and I push my character. I really haven't been playing Diablo 4 for almost the better part of a year. I think I will log in and try it in December. I will probably do a journey where I play for a couple of days and I push my character as far as I can and give it the good old Boy Scout try. I can't wait to log in December and get my ass kicked on level 1 until I get my skill points to do my capstone dungeon.
Everyone who's interested in the new season, our blog and patch notes are live. The patch notes are 11,000 words. The blog is quite long as well, so you've got a lot to read and catch up on over the next little bit.
Frankly, the patch notes scare me.
Welcome back, you Diablo 4 super fans. Now this video may be the saddest video I've ever made, because for the first time ever, I'm finding it hard to defend this amazing game. Even though it was me who stood up against those who thought finding hundreds of Lilith statues was a really stupid idea. Or that this horse that got stuck on a blade of grass maybe wasn't the best fit for Diablo 4. And who could forget all those amazing powers? All the things that I love about this perfect game have changed entirely, or vanished completely. Yes, I mean you, Gauntlet, but this latest campfire chat? Guys, come on. You even got Rob upset.
Alright, let's go over what we just learned in the Diablo 4 campfire. I'm really gonna try to not dwell on the negative here.
Having a hard time with this.
But we got some information toward the end, which is essentially just like a sucker punch to the gut. I don't know. Let's just get into it. So, masterworking, we're finally changing masterworking tempering. Better than the old version, very deterministic, kind of not really a whole lot of room for, I don't know, imagination there, which is what I talked about in the interview, but it's what we have. Same problem with tempering, better than nothing, but at least...
Oh, better than nothing. Hey, you know what? It's better than nothing. Oh my god.
The system has the opportunity to do something. The season journey, you progress now by completing the capstones. I thought removing them was a huge mistake, and I don't know why they did that. It's kind of like doing the lab in PoE 1 or Trial of Suck My Ass in PoE 2. It is 2 skill points and a treasure chest better than actually ascending? No. They dramatically buffed the Kurost Undercity. As we all know, Diablo 4 just rains down loot for you in general, so buffing things is not literally the way to go. There's a couple of things here that I think just really take the wind out of the sails here.
Tower / labor, very similar to Greater S&D 3, guaranteed 4 pylons. High value monsters get more progress, releasing. The version we have is Chaos Armor coming back. Never played.
Our Chaos Armor's coming back. I think their answer was they said everyone.
I stopped playing Diablo at Season of Witchcraft, or whatever it was called. I was sick and tired of every season borrowed power from the season prior, and then I was tired. Did not like the new way how they set up the new seasonal, like your battle pass thing. I was like, this is so stupid. Like before you got enough marks or whatever to fucking save up and buy the next one. Not there. But no, we're changing it.
Everyone liked it, so the answer is no.
Chaos Armor, people loved Chaos Armor. Everyone did. Players, devs, everyone loved Chaos Armor.
And the Chaos perks as well. They really enabled a lot of interesting.
Yeah, Chaos Armor was chaos for sure.
That's
and
cool,
yeah,
cool,
definitely
cool.
meant to be a flash in the pan and not something you'd have to, tune around for seasons
So everyone loves something, but we're taking it away.
and seasons to come.
Where did I shit?
Then they move the date to
You see Riker?
For seasons and seasons to come.
Where did I shit?
then they move the date to Thursday instead of Tuesday. And a direct question was asked, why did that happen? And they just essentially said, we just are.
Why the 2-day delay? Is every next season going to start Thursday instead of the standard Tuesday?
Thank you.
We'll let you know when the next season comes out, but for this season, we're just starting on a Thursday. And it's going to be 8:30 p.m. when it starts to roll out. So stay tuned for that.
Not
I know
only-
it'll be different for us. We'll be up a little bit later, but the nice thing is across the world, it'll be hitting at different times. So maybe it's a nicer time for
8:30
someone in different parts of the
p.m.
world. So there you go.
On the 11th?
gonna be
That's
up
like the 12th.
Way too late.
It's not a nicer time for anyone. It's a worse time for everybody. Is that really all they're saying on that?
They're in the weeds.
So now it's 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on December 11th, if I heard that right, which is like, I don't know, like 12 hours or something before PoE 2.
Maybe they're just building anticipation. If it's a nothing burger, then they are fucked.
Hashtag D4 bad.
Then the D4 bad.
So
yeah.
again, in the mindset of trying not to be negative and trying to be objective here, I guess we don't sleep and we play 10 hours of D4, beat the whole season, and then go PoE 2, I guess.
If this is all for nothing and starting at the most inconvenient start time ever for everyone in the world, then season 11 is dead. Immediately dead on arrival.
And here essentially was the punch to the gut. They announced, if I heard it correctly, the tower is not releasing with the season.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. They create this thing called the tower. And this was supposed to be like this big big end game thing. Don't get me wrong, PoE didn't add any end game to their this league like they were going to, but it will come next. But it's like them doing this is like, PoE being like, here's Last of the Druids. When it drops, you can play the league mechanic and you can do all that when it drops, but can't play Druid for 2 months. Then it'll be unlocked for you to play. And then when we're playing it, what we're going to ask you is, we want your feedback on the class so we can roughly change it over time. That's literally what this is, what Diablo's pretty much said.
What is a nice way of saying dick sucking?
Tower and leaderboards will be enabled later in the season, so stay tuned for updates through our upcoming blogs and notes.
The tower will remain locked.
Wait, what?
Coming back in the new year.
Wait, what?
With patch 252. This is actually kind of just to make sure that 252. This is actually kind of just to make sure that we have.
Wait. What do you say?
Will be enabled later in the season, so stay tuned.
The craziest thing about this is the fact that this feature is playable in the PTR, but it's not playable when they drop the season, when it was supposed to be. Like, just release the beta version of it, because you already said that it's going to be a beta version anyways, and your feedback is going to be us developing it. So just fucking release it.
For updates through our upcoming.
Wait,
These are just a few of the exciting updates coming in the season of
Are you
Divine
kidding me?
Intervention.
there's no tower
Seawall
on
and
launch?
Sanctuary.
Will be available later in the season, so it's like not gonna be really.
So we're going to drop leaderboards and the tower later in the season, so you guys can be like, it's gonna be scuffed. You're gonna have all your gear, all your mythics, all your whatever, all your powers, all your fucking whatever you fucking need, all your sanctifier, whatever it's fucking called. You're gonna have all that And then you get to go into leaderboard.
Released on day 1 of the season?
Dude, what day? No way! They didn't seriously say that just now.
Now, we did have a large amount of content for endgame planned for 040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it.
I don't know, I even in my worst nightmares, I wouldn't have imagined that this is delayed. Like, no way. There was never even a hint.
So again, thank you everyone for checking it out on the PTR.
This all
it
sounds
will
so wrong.
not be launching with the season.
What the fuck? This sounds very bad. Like, I didn't really expect to get disappointed by this live stream. Like, I didn't even think it was on the table that they're not gonna release the leaderboard and the tower. So guys, it's confirmed. The season is delayed by 2 days, and there is no new end game and
Diablo's writing with
no leaderboards coming this year. It's all next year.
like 2,600 people are watching that live stream or what? That's it? Oh, fuck.
Rob wants
There was
to
like
talk to me. Should I
40,000
call
people
Rob? Do you
watching
guys want to talk? He
PoEs.
wants to talk to me about the situation. Should we call Rob? You guys want to talk to Rob? All right.
Welcome to Rex's Secret Podcast. He asks all the hard-hitting questions.
All right, Rob. Tell me how you're feeling, Mr. Diablo 4.
Dude, so for me, I went into this dev stream. I didn't even think it was a possibility to get less excited for the season, but I kind of am now. Like, this is just the same mistake that they did with the Gauntlet.
A new challenge arrives later in Season of Construct. Oh, it's not. I see. So we're not.
We have a pattern. What's it called? Repeating. Pattern that is repeating over there at Blizzard and the Diablo. We're gonna drop something called the Gauntlet, and it has a slight leaderboard to it. But guess what? It's gonna be later on Season of Construct. Not gonna be right away.
Fuck, I love Riker. I see. Oh, I see.
Prepare for the Gauntlet launches February 13th. So we're talking in just a week here, the Gauntlet will be out.
Biggest, one of the big things for us for season 3 was
because I would have been interested in doing the Gauntlet. If it had been at the start of the season, 100%. It would have been. Listen,
I love how Quinn's playing fucking Last Epoch.
But I feel like the hype is already dying down more and more the longer they wait.
The hype died in season 2.
And I also didn't understand
True.
really
Like the end of season 2, going into season 3, that's when the hype of Diablo.
their explanation as to why they delay it, because they specifically call it a beta feature. And what better way to test a beta feature, to have a lot of people testing it and give feedback?
We plan to update the tower through multiple seasons, and your feedback will help shape its future.
How do you feel about it?
See what I say? It's a beta feature, and they're gonna develop it over your feedback. I don't play the game anymore. I quit playing it because dog shit. But, yeah. I just can't believe that we, as the consumer of these products, we just allow this shit to go on.
I only saw your picture, and a similar reaction.
There's
to
only
me, I guess.
I know I'm part of it. Stream this. I'm not like big a streamer at all, but even with Rob and Rax and Riker and EM and Gazi and all these other people that play these games that are way bigger than I am, talking about it. It's such a small margin. Loud voices, don't get me wrong, was a small margin, and they don't give a fuck about that. Don't care one bit. We just need to stop, as a consumer whole, we need to stop letting this happen and demand more. Opinion. We need to demand more from these developers. Because all right, so we're going to release the new season on, the 11th. Features aren't ready, but we're releasing it. How about you don't release season 11 or whatever the fucking season is? until the features are ready. Isn't that a fucking crazy concept?
I woke up today walking into this campfire feeling better than I do now. I feel worse now.
Yes, yes, and this is the same for me. And I didn't even think that would have been a possibility,
just like even
because
this game, it's all games. As a consumer, we gotta hold these developers and companies more accountable for this shit. And it's not even just like, I know this is the genre game that I like most. I love ARPGs, but I'm doing my part. I don't respect Blizzard I respect Blizzard because I do like to play WoW. But even WoW sometimes has some shit that I don't agree with. But I don't expect the devs over at Diablo right now, because they don't give a fiddler's fuck about the consumer. They don't. They let the marketing team run their fucking show. I swear. So, you know, I won't play their game until they fix their shit. I know that's not huge, because I'm just one person with a small voice, but I will not play their fucking game until they fix their shit. And I feel like everybody should, but it won't, because people keep playing it. So
I was actually
I'll keep doing my
excited
part.
to, learn about all the, solutions,
Which is
and
unfortunate, 'cause
the
Diablo
problem
was my
fixing
favorite.
that they have gotten like out of.
Super unfortunate, because Diablo was my favorite out of all the ARPGs. What got me hooked was Diablo 2. Diablo 2 got me hooked, and I played the shit of Diablo 3. And I liked Diablo 4 at launch. Really did. But it just lack. Keep fumbling and fumbling and fumbling. Borrowed power. Stupid.
Of the PTR, because we provided so much feedback. And then I really like the beginning, like cinematic that they played, but they just like dropped it in the cinematic, like kind of like towards the end of it, that the tower and the leader was not even launching. And I was like, they didn't say anything. They just said like, it's not launching. And then like they talked for like half an hour about other stuff. And I was like sitting there the entire time, like they just like dropped this and they didn't even explain. And it's like, then come on, please explain. So I kind of like didn't even have the capacity to listen to all of the stuff that they were saying in the middle, because I was like, what? Why are you delaying this? Like, why is it not coming out? Like, all of the players are like hyped at the beginning of the season. Like, you're gonna get the best feedback at the start.
There's no hype for this season anymore. I don't think anybody's hyped. I know I'm not, so I'm not gonna play the fucking thing anyways, but I don't think anyone's hyped for this season. I think this season's dead on arrival. I think it will be dead on arrival. It's pretty bad when people are more excited to play PoE 2 New League, and there's no endgame revamp in PoE 2 New League like they said there was going to be. And the reason for it is, like, I know they said that they're not going to be like an endgame thing, but there's a whole new league mechanic that's, it's tied to endgame. So there's kind of like an endgame system they're adding, but it's the league mechanic. But yeah, I feel like there's no hype for this season of Diablo.
Out of the season, and I mean, it's still like 2 weeks until Christmas, I guess,
Correct
when
me
the
if I'm
season
wrong.
launches. Like, I mean, there's quite some time. So
Put in the comments if
just
you are
click
actually
the button and release the
hyped
beta
for
feature.
this next season of Diablo.
I don't understand that either, because I logged into the PTR and I played the tower and it worked. Like, it was a tower. I killed monsters. The message popped up, like, and that was a month ago, so I had a month to work on it, and now it can't be released.
Like, if I imagine a Diablo 4 team, I imagine
What's funny about this is Mr. Asman doesn't even fucking play, doesn't stream it. I don't know what he does in his off time. He does things outside of streaming, but this man don't stream playing Diablo anymore.
100 monkeys in one small house, and there's a house fire, and all that they have to put out the house
fire. In doing so, he's giving a lot of views to this video, or to like this dev stream, because he's big. You can't deny that he's not big. He's big, and he's giving them, you know, recognition with him. So
fire is gasoline.
If you release it in January, the people who are still playing Diablo 4, if you have a couple of weeks to play, especially over Christmas break, literally every single person is going to have super high Paragon, God tier gear, mythic uniques. Like the whole exciting part for me, the really exciting part is,
didn't I say that earlier?
it's like the same as D3 seasons, is who can erupt first and who can like blast through with nothing or with kind of weak stuff. Bro, everyone's going to have everything by the time you release the tower, and you're going to miss a huge
Yeah, I just said that. They're going to be giga geared before the tower is there.
chunk of the appropriate feedback about the whole progression of the tower. It's not even going to be a thing to be tested.
It's not going to be tested at all. It's going to be a lot of people RMTing. We know it's a thing. Know what's in games. People are going to RMT mats and run Duriel runs and run all these other runs to get giga fucking gear. And as soon as that's done, they're going to have all the gear they need, masterwork it down to the T, fucking sanctify it to the T, and then they'll drop leaderboards in tower, and it's all going to be scuffed. So, kind of stupid. Don't release the season until your fucking shit is fixed. That's my opinion. Don't release the season until the stuff that you promised that was coming in the season is not just a beta product. It's ready to be released.
And it's also the perfect way to ensure that new players will not enjoy this feature at all, because they're just going to be completely filtered out, because all the sweats and tryouts, they're going to have like GG gear and like all the mythics and all the stuff. And it's completely unfair, because like what's a casual player that might, return in January to try this leaderboard going to do?
Giga player.
If people have just like fully stacked, fully masterworked, fully sanctified gear and mythics, like they're gonna have the worst experience ever. Just like they did with the Gauntlet. Like they didn't have any chance, like when the Gauntlet launched, because it's the same thing. Like mid-season patch, Gauntlet launches. First of all, nobody really cared about it, and then of the few people that cared about it that are returning to the game, like they just get filtered out and they have no chance ever reaching the top 100 even.
Why release the leaderboard a month after the season has been going?
Like, what's the point of like releasing?
Preach, DM, preach.
Leaderboards like at the end of season 3.
Exactly.
People are not even playing anymore.
Is there a point to me doing it?
The fact that you don't have the name.
Fucking holy shit. If Rob's up there, like if Rob is up there being like they're not even playing anymore, holy shit.
It's got another update, 3 times the charm. We have another official release date for the Gauntlet. Another official release date, yes.
They removed the date. This. Let's F5 this.
Coming soon, TM.
And this was the second or third. I actually have lost count, and I still have lost count on how many times they moved this.
Dude, Frosty's stocks. Dude, if you can invest in stocks, you got to invest in Frosty LaRue right here, because that was... I can't believe that the tower... I can't believe that it isn't launching. Like, you know what? Honestly, I meant this when I was doing my little recap. I was really trying to not be negative at all today. I'm trying not to be...
Max. If it's negative, it's negative. Who gives a fuck? Just be honest on how you actually feel about this shit. Shit's dumb. Shouldn't be doing this shit.
The Grinch who stole Christmas. I'm trying not to be a piece of shit. I'm trying not to be a fair weather fan. But we're launching on top of PoE 2, and the tower isn't in the game.
You're not.
But, I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Diablo 4, oh yeah, I swear I love it more than I can bear. But in the...
Alright, we'll throw a like on the video. Oh, subscribe too. Like, video here. Go like the video. If you like this video, go give fucking Frosty a like. Hit the like button. That's done. If you like my videos, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.